Yes. Yes. All right, everybody. Welcome to the Monday afternoon build stream, you guys. I got two dorky things on my wrist now. Shout out to Kent for giving me another dorky thing to wear on my wrist. It actually tracks my sleep and the such as. But welcome, you guys. I had some things I wanted to do and build, and oh, I got that new QP. Okay, it's not new. This is a 2019-ish product, but it's an RTA that I never got to use, and they just re-released it, I guess, in this sweet new blue color. It looks amazing, and I'm excited to build it and try it. I never got to try the Fatality 25 RTA from QP, and I got one, and I'm really excited about it. Let me just do, first of all, welcome. Happy Monday, welcome. Now, last week I played Way to the Tide in my build stream, and I got dinged. Yeah, YouTube dinged me hard. Oh man, I have no moisture. YouTube, I can't not have moisture. Can you guys hang out a second? I'm just gonna fill this up from the tap water. Hang on, sorry. I don't know where my water bottle is, and I can't not have hydration. So lukewarm tap water on top of old coffee residue. Cheers, you guys. Cheers. So, dorky things aside, we're gonna get to some serious building. So YouTube dinged me. So today I have other music going in the background. If it gets too loud or too weird, just let me know. But otherwise, I'm just going to let it fly. This should be DMCA free, and I shouldn't get dinged for it. So there you go. Unfortunately, nothing that you're listening today is cool or is like a band or anything like that. It's literally just so when I stop, there's something happening in the background. Maybe a little something happening in the background. Anyway, let's do a real quick rundown as to what we're going to be doing today. But the first thing up on the docket is we're going to be squonking again. This is the Vapors Alliance VaporTech FLAVE22 RDA. Is that ISO just a little too hot right there? Yeah, I think it might have been just a little too hot right there. This is the FLAVE22 RDA set up on a squonker. This is the Asmodus Lux squonker. This is actually my wife's Asmodus Lux squonker. I can't find mine. I love this squonker, and I can't find mine anywhere, so I stole my wife's. I was going to throw it on the GrimmGreen SQ because I love signature tips and I love these mods, except I couldn't track down a bottle, and that bummed me out, and I could track down a bottle for this. And I like the Luna. I like the Asmodus Luna as a squonker. I've been kind of crapping on squonking for a few weeks now, and I decided, okay, fine. I'm just going to give it another try. So we're going to be doing that little single coil banger, hopefully with an Adam Breeze Tones coil on the inside. Rough McGruff, you used the coldest water bottle? Sick! I hope you enjoy that water bottle. Mine's in the living room, and it would be way too far for me to run and get it, so sorry, sponsor, coldest water bottle. It's not going to be in here today. We have an Asgard Mini, and I have never run the Asgard Mini on a Mech, and so we're going to run this Asgard Mini on a Mech today. I have some M-Turk coils I believe I'm going to throw in here, or it's going to be one or the other. I got some M-Turk coils that I know are going to be tried and true, reliable, but I also have some Clouds and coils, creator of the God coil, Chris Bassard, so I might throw his fuse Claptons in there as well. And this is honestly just because I just want to vape it, just because it's been too long, just because it's been too damn long. Also coming up today in this lineup is this thing right here, and I'm going to have to adjust my camera when we get here. I believe this is the Griffin 25. I believe this to be the Griffin 25, only because it says 25 on the bottom. The thing is, it's not 25. It's not 25 millimeters. It's a 24 millimeter RTA, but it's called the Griffin 25. Now, in the title, it says busted. It is busted, and we'll get there when we get there, but there's some busted things on this. I think it still might vape. I think it still might work. I'm not too worried about it working. And then I think lastly, what we're going to do, even though this is like kind of what I'm really looking forward to, yeah, it's that. Look at how beautiful that blue color is. Look at this crazy, like, double bottom airflow. Now, this is a 2019-ish product. Seemed to get pretty good reviews. I didn't watch full reviews, but I wanted to kind of get a consensus of this RTA. Jay Hayes gave it a good review. Mike gave it a good review. People really liked this. So I'm excited about it. I've been sitting here just kind of looking at it, thinking that's how I'm going to build it. That's how I'm going to wick it. There's a little Ultem insert underneath the airflow that's going to smooth it out. I've heard this is really great, and I'm really looking forward to getting into that. But what I'm going to do first is Squonk, damn it. Alliance VaporTech. Alliance Tech Vapor. Why can't I ever say that properly? Alliance Tech Vapor makes this. Look how tiny I am over here. Hey guys, just a little thing over here. Alliance Tech Vapor makes this. It's a squonker. It's a little flavor banger, kind of, you know, along the same lines as the old Fatality and things like this, you know. It was expensive when it came out. As far as I know, if you try to still buy one now, it's probably expensive. It was right around $80, $90 when it first came out. It's just a single coil deck, as you saw, squonk in the bottom. Look at the size of those screws. Those flathead screws are fairly gigantic in size. Fairly gigantic in size, but one thing that is awesome about them is you have a ton of travel distance on these. You can take this screw out. Still about that far. That is a lot of travel distance. I like that they did that. They made the deck real deep so you can get a lot of travel distance on there. Oh my God, it's Basil Ray. You knew that when you came in here, you were just going to get accosted by me. We're in the presence of royalty, everybody. This is greatness in front of us right here. We're looking at the man right now, Basil Ray. He taught me how to rebuild a Kanger sub-tank, or no, not a Kanger sub-tank. What the hell was that tank back in the day? Kanger Pro Tank? Yeah. Basil Ray. All I did for my Kanger Pro Tank rebuild video was watch your video and then copy it. And then put it on YouTube. And we're back. Hey, is that dim lit night over there? Anyway, Basil Ray, what the hell have you been up to, man? What have you been doing? I haven't seen you in probably forever, right? It's been at least forever. Maybe a little bit longer. I want this on the inside? I think it's going to have to go on the inside. Kind of gonna have to go right there. Can you see that? That does not look right to me. So let's try this old jobber. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit right. That's a little bit more correct, I think. It's probably been since 2019 that I've built on this. Still not going in there. Dang. Okay, I guess that looks a little bit more centered, but even still, that's frustrating as hell to build on that. Maybe this just isn't the right, you know, distance coil. Maybe I need to add a wrap to it. Should we try to add a wrap to this? I just don't want to mess up an Adam Breezetones coil. Could you imagine messing up an Adam Breezetones coil? I'd never forgive myself. I would never forgive myself. Favorite dripper for desserts? The Brew? Really? So you're telling me I should be putting a desserty flavor in here? I have no place to put you. The Brew. The Brew. You're telling me I should put a dessert flavor in here? Is that what you're telling me right now? I could do that. Okay. There we go. Well, I'm going to add a wrap. And it's going to fit in there much better. Adding a wrap, man, that's just going to add, it's just going to add resistance, and that kind of bums me out that I had to add resistance. Damn it. It's the only way I could get it in there, and I'll explain to you in a second. Let me screw this down. Let me screw these down. It's kind of dumb. Use the cutout and a rod. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. It's just the screws have a weird positioning to them, and I'll show you. I built this like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times previously. There we go. So I just had to add a wrap. The distance between the screws is weird. It was either going to end up in the inside of one and the outside of the other, or the inside of the top one and then the outside of the other, and I wanted them both on the outside. So I just kind of add a wrap. Just added a wrap. Super chat from Swamp Thing. From Swamp Thing. Nick, did you ever get the Kelpie RTA? It's a flavor banger. Okay, what? What is the Kelpie? What's the Kelpie? I don't know. I've honestly never heard of the Kelpie. Look, I'm trying use other side of the screws. See, but if you go to the, you know, that doesn't work. It won't work that way. You can't go from the inside to the inside. What is that? A 2-wrap? Even the one that I pulled out of here, it was excessively long. It looks like I added a wrap to it. Yeah. Yeah. So let's clip some leads and let's actually try to vape this. I'm interested to see what this resistance is going to come out to, because probably nothing good. Holy shit. It's probably going to take a year and a half to warm up on this single 18650. Meh. Meh. That's kind of a bummer. It's going to be, I don't know, at least like a 0.25. But that's okay, because, you know, that's what I used to like about the Luna, is I would put a higher resistant build on it with an 18650, and then you just take a much, much longer drag. When I used to rock the original recipe recoil on my old Luna, that's exactly what I did. Glowing perfectly, as to be expected from Adam Breeze Tones. I don't love this lead right here. I'm going to try to snip that. Going to try to snip that right there. How close do you think we can get? I'm going to try to snip that right there. I don't like that. You think that's going to get in the way of the... Yeah, it definitely is, right? Definitely is. All right, let me try to snip this then. I apologize. I do have to go full Russian hacker. Look away. Look away. There it is. That's how you do safety. You look away. You get the cut, you look away. Look away. Look away. Much better? Or did I make it worse? I feel like that looks much better. Much better? It's not very scented now, is it? I don't know what any of these songs are. I just literally went through YouTube and went through all their free music and picked out songs that I was like, these aren't terrible. Some of them I was like, hey, that sounds a little punky. Hey, that sounds like Clutch. Hey, that's not too bad. All right, Glowing. I mean, you can rate it if you want to, but I don't know how you could rate it at anything other than a 10. Like, exactly, Mowgli Vapes. Thank you. Mowgli Vapes. I like you, man. Let's get some cotton in here. This is just bad cotton. I'm not a guy that takes care of my cotton like Breeze Tones does. I'm sloppy with my cotton. Unfortunately. I'm trying to get better, you know? Just trying to get better. It is a 10 out of 10. Thank you. Got a thumbs up from Pam. That's all I really care about. Yeah. The Kelpie is a finicky RTA. Oh, someone's calling out the Kelpie. Finicky RTA. Here's the thing. I don't mind a little finicky, but sometimes a little bit of finicky is a little bit of the fun, you know? So if it's finicky in a way that kind of makes sense, then I guess. All right. Boosh 9000. I almost pulled that way too far through, but I'm just going to trim this at the edge, trim this at the edge. This is kind of, you know, it's a squonker, right? So I'm going to have those wicks facing down. We're going to thumb them in. Just thumb them straight in. Boosh down to the bottom. A boosh down to the bottom. A boosh down to the bottom. What's up, Bob? Ohms Too Low. How you doing? Here's the thing. I'm excited right now to squonk. You know what I mean? The problem is I hate filling up squonkers. I hate, like, especially this Luna, and I don't have one of those 510 threaded filler guys that I can use. So we're going to be doing this the pain in the ass way, where we have to pull the bottle out, fill it up. Oh, look at this bottle. It's a silicone bottle. It's like stained yellow a little bit. Okay, so someone said this was for desserts. You said, this is my favorite dessert RTA. So I'm going to throw some bottled violence in here from shout out Steel Valley Vapors, bottled violence, toffee custard. Here's the nicotine warning. This bottle does have nicotine in it. This product contains nicotine. Nicotine's addictive. Watch out. Watch out, world. Who knows what's going to happen after years of nicotine use? Oh, nothing. That's what I meant to say. Actually, nothing. All right. So look, there's a little bit of a ramp up time with this. Should we check the resistance? The thing is, I know it's just going to be crazy high. I know it's just going to be crazy high, and it kind of doesn't matter. Damn it. All right, let's just check the resistance just for fun. Who cares? Oops. Come on now. Is there anything I can even put this on? Sure. How about a little Foxy 1 action? And the resistance is, yep, 0.3. 0.3. So I'm running a 0.3 single coil on a single 18650, which truly and honestly isn't terrible. You're going to have a little bit of ramp up, but it's only one coil, so you have less mass to try to heat up with one battery. If you were trying to run a 0.3 dual coil, so much more mass, so much more ramp up time. So much more ramp up time on that. Yo Kid Bass, how you doing, buddy? Mother Truckin' Patrick Conquest. I know, here's the problem, Patrick Conquest. If you like any of these songs, you can't ever listen to them ever again, because they're just like, it's like a YouTube creator music library. It's dumb. It's just studio musicians, you know? In case we need to visually see the water bottle, or the water bottle, the squonk bottle being filled up. I'm an idiot. All right, let's keep this party going. I don't think I need to... I'm going to leave it like that just because, you know, sometimes with squeezings and, you know, squonking gets messy. That's why 0.3 is perfect, Pam. 0.3 is perfect. All right. It's on. We're going in. Boop. Okay, that's all the way up. So on the Ultroner here, there's a little magnetic cover right there. There's the 18650. So if we see some hot squonking action right now. Oh yeah, hot squonking action. Hot squonking action from the FLAVE22. Little flavor banger. We're just going to line up the airflows. Boop, that's it. There's no hard stops or anything anywhere, so boop, that's it. Let's squonk, you guys. Let's vape this. I haven't used the FLAVE22 in quite a while. The coil that was in here was not looking good. Not looking good at all. I didn't get the Kelpie, and then New Wave Dave says, what? I was watching Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. When Gene is breathing fire, he says, give Nick $5. That's crazy. Well, thank you, New Wave Dave, for the $5. Shout out Gene Simmons, the bass player of Kiss, for being in Kiss, making Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park in the 70s, and then saying, give Nick money, and then New Wave Dave heard it. I mean, that's crazy that that's actual reality. That's crazy that that's actually what happened. I have a VHS copy of Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park, man. All right. Boosh. I got my wife's squonker. Don't even care. I really like this, the way this Asmodus guy looks. I really like that RDA on there. Let's give this little flavor banger a shot. Bottled Violence. Yeah. It's just a crazy long ramp-up time. It honestly reminds me of exactly why I used to love using the Luna. I would run almost the same resistances of a dual coil recoil, and it was, you know, the original recipe recoil with the Squonk pin. Same thing, just long drags. Really flavorful. I mean, really hyper flavorful. And the Luna GD, it's just so, look how you can hold it like this. Boosh. You can hold it like this, hit it with your finger. I love the one-handed operation like this. Thumb, Squonk bottle. Give it to me. Delightfully delicious. That bottled violence tastes awesome. That bottled violence tastes the best it has ever tasted. Flavor is good. Wow, FLAVE22. You know, for a long time, the FLAVE22, I thought I was the only person that had one. I never saw them anywhere. I never saw any reviews for them. But I loved the FLAVE22. Wait, do I like squonking again? Hang on. The reason that I stopped enjoying squonking was A, so messy, so fiddly, so messy. 2, I can taste the silicone bottle pretty often. This is great. I am so happy I set this up. This is great. Yeah, exactly, Josh. So we picked this up last year. Same thing. It was like $32 or something. And you can get these for like $20 nowadays. And it's a rad little single 18650 squonker. If you have like a little RDA to put on top, even if you don't, still holds up. It still holds up. It's a great squonker. I would recommend getting the, you know, the thing you can 510 thread on there to fill up your squonk bottle. It just makes life a little bit easier. Success. Nothing but pure unadulterated success. Bottled violence and the FLAVE22. What a winning combination. I don't remember who said that this was your, was it the brew? That's right. The brew. Was it scarce? The brew. This. FLAVE22, bro. You're my FLAVE22 guy. Me and you. Me and you, man. Lando. Yo, Lando. How you liking that custard, boy? I don't know why I said it like that. I don't know why I said it like that. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. All right, dang, Luna with the FLAVE22. That's banging. You want to look at this Geek Vape thing now? I think this is the Griffin 25, as I said. Hang on, let me pull my camera up a little bit. But it's a little bit busted. It's a little bit broken. Saw a super chat from Kosher. How you doing? If you're back into squonking, you need to get yourself a Snowcap Mods Avalanche. My favorite mech squonker. Don't think about it. Just do it. Kosher Coils. Hashtag. Here's the thing. I have spoken with Snowcap Mods. I have spoken with Snowcap Mods. 100p I've spoken with Snowcap Mods. My first thought when I thought about re-squonking was a Snowcap Mods. I went, well, I love his mech. Why would I not love his Snowcap Mods or his squonker? So it says 25 on the bottom. It's definitely 24 millimeters. I measured it with my calipers if you'd like me to prove it. Ooh, threaded top fill. Nope. Damn. Oh, wait, we might not be able to fill this up. I still have my old build in there. And this, I mean, if you look, there's some design elements in this Geek Vape Griffin 25 that have carried over to today. Even in the what is this? The Fatality, you can see those airflow or that juice flow chambers, those juice flow cutouts rather. Same thing. Juice flow cutouts on the Griffin. Same idea. Velocity deck. 4 little chambers for your wicks to fit into. Velocity deck. That's it. Now, what's jacked on mine is the airflow is permanently stuck in this position. I remember 9 years ago, and you hate squonkers. I know, Runbo. That's the thing. Everything old is new again. I go through phases where I just like, I don't like squonking. Okay, now I do. It's fun for me that way. That way it's not like, you know, I don't have a squonker and an RTA and an RDA and everything set up all the time. I can go back. This airflow will not move. It's jacked beyond repair. Yeah, no, I didn't. There was a silver. I had a stainless steel Griffin. This one's jacked. But that was the stainless steel. Was that the same one? Was that a Griffin 25? Maybe there's no point in building this today. I just got it out. It's been sitting on my desk because I wanted to put it on YouTube, but the airflow's jacked. And look at this. It had a ring right here that you threaded. Threaded down ring right there. Boosh to, like, you know, capture your wicks. Dang, see, I should have stolen this design element for the Type 2. Nah, I'm just kidding. Ring right there. It's all for naught if I can't fill this up. Whoa, that sucks. All right, that hurt. That was painful. Get a paper towel here out of the garbage and see if I can get any better. Just jam a screwdriver in the air hole to open. Oh, that sounds like... Ah! Okay. This top cap seems to be fused in some way. See, this is what happens. Let this be a testament to, if you're going to keep your RTAs around for a while, before you store them, thoroughly clean them out, let them dry, you know, maybe put some raw VG on the O-rings and something like this, because I could have used this today, but dude, there's no way I can get this off. Joshua, the Griffin was all the rage 3 to 4 years ago. Serious hype. Yeah. Cemented in, I know. In fact, when I searched for Griffin RTA, my old Griffin the Griffin mini video came out from way back in 2016. So unfortunately, I don't think this Griffin is going to get built today. But that's the deck. That's my old-ass coils. You want to glow some old-ass coils? You want to glow and wick some old-ass coils? No, I don't want to vape this. That's like, this needs to be properly cleaned. That's cruddy as hell in there. That's kind of gross. Although, look, I have vaped grosser things than this. I have. The Serpent Mini. Remember how gross that thing was? Are these going to glow? Holy crap. They're going to glow. Look, those don't look so bad anymore, right? Oh, they don't look so bad. No, this one was 24 millimeters, but it was called the Griffin 25. It was called... Oh, I couldn't possibly find the stainless one. It's somewhere in my tackle boxes. It's somewhere in my tackle boxes. All right, okay, so look. Hard pass on the Griffin. And that's stupid. And that's stupid. What did you say, Ian? Is that a lift the ring to slide the cap to fill? No, no. It wasn't that advanced, Ian. 2016, that wasn't a thing. Oh! I think I got it. Whoa. I think I got it. I think I got it. Might not yet. Don't hold those rest in pieces, Derek. We might not be rest in piecing the Griffin. Oh. I am the Hulk. I am Thor. I am Thanos, destroyer of worlds. I have unscrewed the top of this Griffin. Look how gross this is. Okay, I definitely don't even want to vape this. Look at the size of those juice fill holes, though. And it was threaded. It's pretty fine threading, too. Pretty fine threading. This is just too gross for me to vape. If I'm being completely, truly honest right now, I just don't want to vape this because it looks gross. And I should have, cleaned this, rinsed this. But really, here's the lesson that it smells bad. It smells bad. Honestly, it kind of like, it smells a little bit like cigarettes. That's weird. Let this be a testament today. Here's the lesson we're learning from the busted ass Griffin is take care of your stuff. Have a good day, B-Dog. Take care of your stuff if you're going to keep using it. Because if not, it just is... I mean, there was probably like a little bit of liquid in here or something, you know. Maybe I left the wicks in here for too long. And I just let it sit like that and stored it like that. You know, and I left condensation. You can clearly see I left condensation like inside the chimney. And so that has a chance for moisture and everything to get in there. Damn it. The Grimm Army strength. Yeah, I could barely get that off. All right. Well, we're going to pass on the Griffin today, man. What a bummer. What a bummer. Wash it in your lukewarm coffee mug water. Big perm. In my clerk's cup, big perm, that is actually an awful idea. Awful idea. Basil Ray. Basil Ray making vape references that literally nobody will understand. I could go for an OG 5-volt big kazoo with a 2-ohm Bogue Cardo right about now. Wash it with a hammer. Wash it with a hammer, he says. No, what we're going to do right now is get back on this Asgard train. I love the Asgard Mini. This is the Mini. It's 25 millimeters, and it usually comes with a beauty ring. I have the beauty ring for it, and I wanted to use the beauty ring so much that I just kept running it on box mods, and I thought, wait, has the Asgard ever been on a mech? The answer was no, and to me that's unacceptable. So, I have a Mando Mech Russian custom mods, 21700, and we're going to put some coils in here. Now, here's what I don't know if I should do. Should I do Chris Bassard's Clouds and Coils, Fused Claptons, or go with some M-Turk Aliens? This is the decision I have to make. These are tough decisions, you know? These are the tough decisions. Chris Bassard is the inventor of the God Coil. Glenn says, this is your favorite RDA? What's your favorite about it? What do you like most about it? Because that's the tough questions we have to ask. Let's try these Chris Bassard Fused Claptons. I just feel like they're going to be a good fit, and I haven't used some Fused Claptons from Chris Bassard in a while, so I'm going to cut these at 4.5. Any Asgard veterans? You have 4 Asgard minis? Okay. Like, look, no one can, literally no one can argue with you right now. If you're like, the Asgard's my favorite RDA, be like, yeah, prove it. I have 4. I feel like you need the Asgard on that old Hammer of Thor mod while blaring some Amonomarth. There, you know what? Basil Ray, that used to be cool as fuck. 5 millimeters. 4.5 millimeters. 5 millimeters. 4.5 millimeters. That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with. At a vape show, where was that? Chicago, dude? Back in the day in Chicago, there was that... Oh, look at that tiny little coil. Just, oh, look at that little coil sitting right there. I'm going to cut the next one to 5 millimeters because that 4.5 millimeters was too short. And what was the name of that pipe mod? That pipe company? Pipe Mods? Something Pipe Mods? I don't remember. It was pipe. They made a full-size Mjolnir Thor's hammer, and it was like a dual 18650 or something, and you vaped it out of the handle and stored in the hammers like part of Mjolnir. It flipped open, and there was a place to store batteries, and then the other side flipped open, and there was a place to store liquids or something like this. It was kind of incredible. It was kind of incredible. I used a clip of me vaping it for a really long time in the, in my opener. Look at that. That is a 2 out of 10 install on this Asgard right here. That's okay. I'd play a Monomarth on the stream. E-pipe mods? Damn it. That sounds familiar, but I don't have a good enough memory to actually remember things. I don't have a good enough memory to actually remember things. It's all right. I really don't. So we're going to screw these down. These are just little 2.5 millimeter bangers. I'm going to pull them towards the middle much more. They look jacked as hell right now. In fact, since we're back in RDA mode, I need to drop my camera down a little. They look, I mean, that... Nothing pretty about what's going on right now. Nothing pretty about that, but it's okay. There's things we can do. We can build. Man, I'm excited to vape this Asgard. I remember just having super boner for this. What? Where is music playing from? Oh, good. Spotify just randomly started playing music. What the hell is that, Spotify? Ghost in the Machines. And I missed this RDA. Like, I've legitimately missed this RDA, Kid Bass. Hey, what's up, Cherokee Vapor? How you doing? Look. Gross. That's a stupid, gross install. That is horrific. But here, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll straighten it out. Do all the things. There it is. Oh, there it is. Already looking better. Should have checked the resistance on this. Check the resistance before you pulse on a Mech. It's just so much easier to build this way. Don't bother checking the resistances. Okay, you know what? Look, if we're going to be safe, let's check the resistances. The trick with the Asgard is to center the coils, but don't pull them too far into the middle. I feel like that is a perfect description, Dimlit Knight, of what you just said. Center them, but not too far into the middle. Shh. I like the Asgard more than the Suicide. In fact, here's my vaping unpopular opinion. I don't like the Suicide 25 or the Nightmare RDA. I don't like it. Just don't like it. I got it out today. I grabbed it out today, actually. Where is it? Hang on, where are you at? Here it is. I grabbed this out today because I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll put another build in here. Maybe, you know, maybe I don't like this thing. Just don't like it. Unpopular opinion, I know. Okay, well look, we're right at a 0.13. Right at a 0.13. That's fine. That's perfect. We can easily put this on a Mech and pulse it. But here, let's get it glowing on a DNA instead. Because safety reasons and the such as. Ooh, some nice hotspots in here. This is a very, very fine outer wire. This has to be like something high, 40 gauge, 38 gauge, something like that. Whoops. Oh, look at that. You get some nice colors happening if I didn't mess them all up. Okay. They're glowing pretty well. Glowing pretty well, I'd say. I don't know what music this is. No idea. You don't like the Nightmare 25 either? Okay. Thank you, Ern. Thanks for having the same opinion that I do. It's not, you know, it's nothing against it. Suicide Mods makes top quality. I mean, it's a top quality RDA. Top quality RDA. It's just personally, for me, it's like there's other RDAs I would rather use. There's other RDAs. There's other RDAs. Well, Chris, you've included some cotton. Can I use your cotton in these coils? No, that's not enough. It's not enough. What did he say these were? 2.5 millimeters? Nope, those are 3. It's a 3 millimeter coil right there. Not big on the Nightmare 28, but the 25 is decent, and I love the Asgards. Yeah, I love the Asgards. Or at least, look, I do have 2 Asgards. I have the 30mm Asgard as well. I like the Asgards much more than I like that Nightmare. Much more. This isn't enough cotton. What am I thinking? Let's try it. It's not enough cotton. I'm an idiot. Oh, maybe. Oh, shit. That might actually be perfect. I might have got that perfectly. What's up, Drome? How's it going? That might be perfect, too. Oh, we're going to get to that QP one. I just thought about it. I just thought about it. I'm like, oh, I can't wait. But we're going to get there. Dude, Asgard, killing it right there. Easily done. Easily done. So easily done. The Nightmare 28 is good, but the 25 is meh. It's so interesting, man. I wish I could do some sort of like National Youth Tobacco Survey type of thing, but for vapors, about like just opinions on products. How wildly different even is how many people have chimed in on the Nightmare 28. People are like, I like the 28, but I don't like the 25. I like the 25. I don't like the 28. I think, like Kid Bass, I think the 28 lacks flavor. I think the 28 has great flavor. Nightmare on a stacked. It's just interesting. It's like no one, nothing's objectively good or objectively bad, I guess. Everything is subjective. Even down to RDAs that people consider to be like, objectively good RDAs. Wildly different opinions. I'll stick to the goon. Swamp Thing. I think I'll stick to the goon. That's probably fine that way. If I wasn't a reviewy type of person, I would have stuck to a few things a number of years ago and just been just fine. But also, there's that part of you where it's like, new vape stuff. Just want to try some new vape stuff. In fact, why don't we just bring back, we're going to put Hoguts. Shout out, Yo-Yoy Hoguts. This is Mango's McMayhem. The other liquid that I was running in this Asgard previously was Mango. It was Homeboy's Mango. And so I figured, why not? Let's put some Mango on this Asgard, quote unquote mini, just so we can run it on a Mech, which I realize it is on a DNA 250Z right now. But we are going to get it to a Mech soon. All right. Now I'm sure that there's enough tolerance. Is that Boosh on there? Well, yeah, I think Boosh is on there just fine. Boosh is on there just fine. The new Taurus RDA? Is that from Tauren? The brew? Is that from Tauren? All right. How did I get it perfectly the first time? Built, wicked, mother trucking Asgard Mini. Asgard Mini. And I do want to run this on the Mech, like I said. I wonder what the final resistance was. Let's just do a final resistance check here. Looks to be a 0.14, which for a Mech, give it to me. Yep. 0.15 is where it ended up. What's going on, AVFC? What's going on, AVFC Vapor? Boom, boom, boom. Right there, Asgard on the Mando. How do you not love this? How? How? Answer me. You can't. You can't. McMango's Mayhem. Glorious. This is a glorious RDA. fuck. This is glorious. This is RDA of the year. RDA of the 2 years. The Asgard Mini was the last good RDA, changed my mind. 0.15 on a Mech is perfect. It's warm, but it's not crazy hot. It's flavorful. Damn. Obsessed. I'm obsessed with this. The Asgard Mini. Holy crap. I cannot recommend this RDA enough. Sup? Sup? Heaven. Pure heaven. Pure heaven. Asgard Mini is pure heaven. I had to have surgery. Sorteal from the chat. I had to have surgery for my Crohn's disease. Still in the hospital and almost forgot about the Monday build session. Here's a $5 towards some hydration. Bro, thank you. I mean, that's crazy that you're in the hospital getting surgery from Crohn's disease. And the thing that you remembered was like, oh shit, GrimmGreen is streaming on Monday afternoon. Cheers. I mean, that's like subscriber of the year status right there, bro. I hope all goes well with your surgery from, Crohn's disease, but in the meantime, I'll be vaping the Asgard Mini. And it's awesome. It's awesome. Oh, yeah. Can I just sit and vape this Asgard for a second and let it make me fully engorged? It's just the full engorgement. I can't not be fully engorged while vaping the Asgard. Yeah, I mean, I agree, Derek, I agree with you completely. It was one of my elite top tier RDAs, and I had that in my head, and I knew that I loved it, and it just sat in the damn closet for way too long. Now that it's back out, boosh. Getting a little bit of crackle from these coils, but honestly, the vape is so good from it. I can do without the crackle. I can even do without the crackle. Woo! All right. You guys, it's time. I am going to do the QP, mother trucker. I'm excited as hell about this. I never got to try the Fatality M25, and now we're going to try the Fatality M25. What is this? Crazy double bottom airflow? Yeah, to see the full video of me vaping the Asgard Mini fully engorged, yeah, it's on the OnlyFans site. It's on the OnlyFans. Double airflow? What's this? What's going on here, QP? You can switch. You can close them both down. You can close none of them down. You can close one of them down. You can close just the bottom down. Okay, so starting off, it's QP, so that's a QP thing. Next is the juice flow. It's controllable. Shut it off if you don't want it flowing. Open it way up if you do want that juice flowing. This is the straight glass on here, which is a 4 mil, but with the bubble glass, it's a 5.5 mil, bro. So I think, woo! I think we're gonna go for the bubble glass. I think we're gonna go for the bubble glass today. Real quickly, yeah, you get a vape band, which I might throw the vape band on the bubble glass. There's an insert for TPD, so you can knock this 4 mil tank down to 2 mils. I don't see how they can possibly enforce that. It's a quick release on top, boosh, but it's like a full half turn. I thought it was going to be much quicker, but it's a... Yeah, whoa, it might be like a full turn to get this off. Brup. Let's see. If it goes from here... Okay, yeah, it's a full half turn to get that off. Full half turn to get that off. It's all good. Surgery went well. I'm healing fast this time, guessing because of no cigs. Last time I had surgery was about 6 years ago, and I still smoked. Doesn't smoke now. That's right. Vaping helps post-surgery. The science shows that. So we can unscrew this, and boosh, there's your deck. 4 posts. It's kind of postless, but technically those are posts. Boosh right there. There's a little Ultem sort of insert, gonna smooth out that airflow underneath. I don't know if that was on the original Fatality M25s, but it's on this one. In fact, I think that was on the original Fatality M25s. Love the flavor of the M25, but it took me like a week to get the airflow how I liked it. Yeah, because there's just too many options. Bottom airflow is for, you guessed it, bottom airflow, and top airflow is for side airflow control. Side airflow control? Side airflow control. Whoa. All right. Well, here. First things first, I'm going to disassemble this and put the bubble glass in here. I don't know what it is, man. You know, look, I'm allowed to change my opinions, aren't I? If I say I hate bubble glass, that doesn't mean I'm always going to hate bubble glass, does it? If I say I hate Ultim, that doesn't mean I'm always going to hate Ultim, is it? Yeah, it's got a removable, I know. It's a goofy thing, Joshua. It's a TPD. It's an insert for TPD to keep it to 2 mils. German World War II stick grenade? Well, maybe that's kind of what I'm going for. If we are going to use this, then we're definitely going to use a vape band. Because vape bands... And, in fact, we're running this. This mod came out in 2019. This RTA came out in 2019. This is the V-Zone E-Mask. Thought I would rock that today. Okay, man. Vape bands are kind of a pain in the ass. QP design. It looks all, like, jacked up. It's like 8 kinds of jacked. That's okay. QP design. All right. Now. The coils. The coils. I have my box of just coils sitting over here. It says just coils. Literally, it's just coils. Actually, this is lying because there's cotton in here too. This box is lying. There's more than just coils in there. And I found these coil turd aliens that say they go 0.24 to 0.26, 2.5 millimeter. 0.25, 0.26, I'm going to be using this on a regulated device. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with these. They're only 2.5 millimeters, and I don't know if that's going to be a... I don't know if that's going to be a positive thing or a negative thing. And I don't know how to cut these, so I may just eyeball. Can someone in the chat who's built this... You know how deep these are? Let's see. Oh, that's not much. That's not much. It's not much. I feel like we could do 5 millimeters easy. 5 millimeter cut. Flathead screws, not like Allen key screws, which I love. I think that's great. I'll always take flathead. That's why we put flatheads on all of the recoils, because I had to have flathead screws. I think they're much better. Much better. With the number of things that tip over on Grimm's counter, he should probably rock vape bands wherever he can. That is exactly why I'm using this vape band today. That is 200% why I'm using this vape band today. I think I'm going to cut these at 5.5 millimeters, so I have a little bit of wiggle room to bend them over. So it's honestly, yeah. I think that's too long to leave on there. I do have to bend them over. Do you think that's too long? Should I cut another millimeter off of there? Shit, man. All right, let's go with 5 millimeters. I just answered my own question. I'm like, hey chat, will you answer this for me? Never mind, I'll do it myself. Just answer my own fucking question. Okay, that's much better. That's much better. And honestly, I want to put these in here. If they can get, I know, flathead doesn't grip as well as a hex. You're just weird. Okay, fine, Ern. That's fine. I don't care. Judge me some more, Ern. That's probably true. They don't grip as well. It's just a personal preference thing. It's just a personal preference thing. I find that I strip I find that I strip grub screws much quicker than I strip flathead screws, though. I just wanted to flip it around there. Still too long? Should I cut these down to 4.5 millimeters? I feel like I should cut these both down to 4.5 millimeters. Because 5 was too long. Just 1 millimeter at a time. That's how we take it down. Look, there's nothing wrong with being cautious. There's nothing wrong with taking a slightly cautious approach. And, you know, clipping your leads shortly, you know, not shortly, slowly, steadily, I should say. Steadily clipping those leads, steadily clipping those leads, clipping those leads down in Georgia. It's my best Neil Fallon impression I could possibly do. All right, since you can't see this, I'm just going to hold my finger over this. 4.5 feels like the sweet spot, Dimlet Night. Appreciate that feedback, Broseph. I'm just going to screw these down with the tool in it and my finger over it. Completely out of view. Yeah! Okay. That's in, and I can pull it over. This one, I'm going to flip around. Boosh like that. Same idea. Did I cut both of these? All right, hang on. I don't want to cut any corners here. We don't want to cut any corners. Huh? Cut. Yeah. Look. Nobody gets me. I'm just kidding. I just had to verify that that was 4.5 millimeters. I just don't want to mess this up because I feel like this is going to be a banging RTA. And I feel it's going to be like, it's going to be more banging if Grimm doesn't fuck it up. Which, if you're a regular viewer of the Monday build stream, it's a thing. It happens. It doesn't matter today. Oh, it's not. It's your birthday? Steve! You tell me, Steve, you want a birthday song right fucking now, or you want to remind me on vlog day? Either way, I'm good. All right. So we're going to... That could be too close to the middle. I want to get him close, but... You know... Woo! I feel like this one's a little too far over, and this one is a little too not far over, so... That is jacked. No, it's not jacked. I just need to bring this one over. All right, that's what I'm going with. This looks like those are hovering over the airflow to me. I mean, that's like a perfect 10 out of 10 right there. If I can get these glowing correctly, you're going to have a little bit of distance there to travel to the wick catch cups, but it honestly doesn't look bad. Does not look like it's going to be a great distance. Oh, this needs batteries. We're closer now than we ever have been. We're closer now than we ever have been. Let's get you going here. Let's get you going here. V-Zone, E-Mask. 10 out of 10, Dimlet Night. Damn it, I appreciate that. I'm going to put these at really low wattage, about 29 watts. Get these glowing. Check the final resistances. Should come out to a 0.2 according to Coil Turd. If Coil Turd isn't 7 out of 10, I'll even take a 7 out of 10. Look, I would take a 6 out of 10 on these and be like, yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, yep, slow ramp up. I can tell the resistance has changed suddenly. Let's recheck it. Steve wants a birthday song? You want a birthday song right now, Steve? Look, I'll sing you happy birthday right now, Steve. Hell yeah, let's do it. Buildstream birthday song sounds banging. Woo! I was worried I wasn't gonna get to sing happy birthday today. Let's do it, Steve. Are you ready? Okay, here's what we ended up. In honor of the .26 coil that I just built, and in honor of Steve's birthday, Steve DeCount. All right, let me get my here. Where's my Apple Pencil? Okay, ready? In fact, let me pause the Buildstream music. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Steve DeCount. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. Happy birthday, Steve. Thanks for hanging out on the build stream on your birthday, bro. That is legend. You're a legend. Legend. Let's get some cotton in these coils. They're Chris Bassard's cotton and coils, so let's put cotton in the coils. 3 millimeters. So this is going to be, feels like far too much. Far too much. Here, we got to start this the build stream music over there. I can't wait for it to get to that clutch song. I like the fake clutch song. Happy birthday, Steve. And I don't even care how old you're turning. How old are you? I'm just kidding. You don't even have to tell me how old you're turning. You don't have to tell me. How old are you, Steve? Okay, yeah, see, this is way too much cotton. I fucked up already. All right, there we go. Now this should be the correct amount of cotton. Okay. Feels snug. Feels snug to me. $29. Steve. Youngin. You youngin. Happy birthday, Steve. I remember when I turned 29. I think I was still smoking cigarettes. Pretty sure I was still definitely smoking cigarettes when I turned 29. Okay, QP. That looks wicked. How far do we have to travel to the wick here, though? This might be too short on this side. I literally just eyeballed it. I'm an eyeballer and I don't recommend it. I do not recommend it. Glenn's getting melted tonight? That sounds fun as hell. Can I come over? Just kidding. You don't have to invite me over. That was, I shouldn't have just invited myself like that. That was messed up. You can't let me get away with that, bro. Can't let me get away with that shit. I'm not doing any wick thinning. I just want that to be known right now. There's no wick thinning going on. That's how the wicks went in. Let's get real close. I am very confident in this wicking. I love the way this wicking looks. I love the way this wicking felt when I was getting it in there. I'm going with it. You said way too short? Who said way too short? Anthony? Oh, shit, is this way too short, bro? Am I screwing myself right now? I feel like I'm not. I feel like this is actually going to be really rad. And it has juice control, so, you know, I can close it off. If I didn't wick it enough and it gets too soggy, I can close it off. But what liquid do I want to put in here? That's the real question. How about some super good butter number 10? I don't have a nicotine warning. Does this have a nicotine warning? No, not really. It's got UK nicotine warnings on it. Butter number 10. The flavor profile of this. Oh, yeah. This is a good one. Dude, I'm dying to go to the UK. Are you kidding me? Look, I'm half vaccinated. I'll be fully vaccinated in the middle of May, and then 2 weeks after that is supposedly when it's like, okay, go travel and shit. So, let's go to a UK vape show, bro. Let's go. I'm down. I'm all kinds of down. I'm so down. You couldn't get me more down. I'm so down. Really, I'm dying to go to a show. Those are fun. And really, I just miss seeing my friends, you know? I miss seeing Beecher. I miss seeing Kent. I miss seeing Dwayne. I do get to see Dwayne pretty often, but I still miss him. I miss seeing Eric. I miss a lot of people. Now that this is the proper resistance, let's get this up to like, you know, 70-ish watts. Oh yeah. Vapors. Happening. Yep, it's a dessert flavor. All right, now I got my QP bubble glass installed tank, so I can just boosh this on here. Just kind of yeet it on here. There's the juice flow. There's my cotton. Zoop. If I close it, off. So I guess I'll turn it off to fill it, right? That seems to be the... Right? That seems to be the way to go. That's what people say. Bleh. Fill it. Fill it. Smell it. Fill it. No, Beecher, I didn't mess it up. I was just saying actually really nice things about you, fuckface, and I used your coils today. I found an old pair of coil turd aliens, dude. They came out to a 0.25. You said between 0.24 and 0.26. These came out to a 0.25, bro. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Counterclockwise. All right. All right. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm just going to open up this juice flow. Already a bubble escaping. Boosh. That's a beautiful thing to see right there. How great is that? Just a bubble happening. All right. Well, damn it. How long have we been going? Oh, not even that long. Not the hell even that long. I felt like it was like at least an hour and a half. At least an hour and a half. Hour and 12 minutes. Okay, you guys. QP Fatality M25 RTA in blue. It's built, it's wicked. Let's try just the bottom. Just the bottom airflow. Is that acceptable? Just the bottom airflow right out of the gate. There's two little airflow slots, so why would I not want to try? Oh, that's very restricted. Oh, that's very restricted. I know. These are some old-ass labels. Look, I don't plow through that many coils. If you want to send me some new labels to put on my old little containers, Beecher, I'll do that too. Everybody always says that. What Beecher just said, welcome Beecher Howard, BT dubs. It's coil turd, everybody. What Beecher Howard just said is like a theme among coil builders, and I don't know what it is. Every time I grab out coils, Breeze Tones, M-Turks, Beecher, everybody, they all say the same thing. Man, oh, wow, those are the old labels. What? Yeah, they're not that old. It's like a year old. Those are the old labels. Man, those are some old labels. Oh, I remember those labels. All right, so the bottom open just feels real restricted. Really very restricted. 70 watts, 0.25. Okay, real restricted, hyper crackly, Beecher. These coils are crackly, deliciously, beautifully crackly. I love this. I love that bottom airflow. Are they expired? Holy shit. I didn't know coils could expire, bro. I'm new here. Pro tip from Rob. Pop that Ultim insert out and the bottom airflow will be wide open. Interesting. I'm gonna have to fiddle around with this. I like it being this restricted. It is crazy smooth. Really crazy smooth. Almost gives you a little bit of like a sponge effect on the airflow. All right, now can I try just the top? Feels restricted. Feels a little bit more turbulent. Not much, just a little bit more turbulent. Still real nice. If I had to pick one over the other, obviously I think the bottom airflow is much better. Holy shit. This is it. I'm a god, you are a god, and don't let anybody ever tell you differently. Yes, blue on blue. Fuck, that's awesome. Wow, why didn't I think of this? That is crazy. Whoa, this is reading crazy on here now. Why is it only this one? Okay, now, there you go. That's a little bit more accurate. It's probably because they're warm. Okay, top airflow. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. This was made to go on this device. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I fucking love blue. This needs new batteries, but that's okay. Let's get this back to 70 watts. Okay, so a mixture of the two is really kind of where it's at. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's how I'm going to start this. I'm going to do... So it is a little weird. When you're screwing this down, to get it tight on your mod, you have to turn the tank closed, and then you kind of have to open it afterwards. Do I need to show you that in a macro fashion so that it makes sense? When you screw this down all the way closed onto your RDA, or onto your mod, it's going to be closed and you kind of just have to back it off. If you don't want to do that, you can use the airflows to tighten it down and untighten it. I think I'm going to do bottom full open, and I think I'm going to do top like a boosh, like a half. How's that feel? That's feeling pretty rad. I feel like that's going to feel good. Oh, okay, shit. I might even close that top airflow down a little bit more. Woo, you can really dial in the airflow on this. Man, you can really dial in the airflow on this. Excellent. Excellent. I just want to keep vaping this. I can't say any more nice things about this. The flavor is top-notch. Incredible flavor on this. I like the bubble glass 5.5 mils. I love the bottom restricted airflow, and I have that full open with just a little bit of the airflow open on top, and that is kind of like this winning airflow combination, man. Dude, this is it. This is like my new favorite setup of the month right here. This ain't going nowhere. I love this. Blue on blue action. This clicky button, you want to click that, Nephron? It lights up, and it's just got a subtle little like a click to it. It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, Soappaw, this is a custom jobber that one of my patrons did for me. And he made it out of, acrylic and stab wood, and then carved the Imperial symbol out of the back, and then customized my DNA to have a stormtrooper, a shock trooper on it. And that's just cool as hell. I'll get to you, Anthony. My inbox is a mess right now, but I'll get to you. Okay. That's it. We're done here, you guys. We are donezo. We didn't get to do the Griffin. Damn it. We didn't get to do the Griffin, but I'm squonking again. Squonking again. Man. And it's crazy how completely different all three of these vape experiences are. This long, slow, cool, not cool, but cool drag. And you just exhale the most low temperature, cool weather system that you've ever exhaled. And it's beautifully flavorful. That little FLAVE22, banging. The Asgard, like, I remember why this is one of my favorite RDAs of all time. Of all time. I'm going on the record right now. Mark it, dude. Monday, April 19th, GrimmGreen said that the Asgard is one of his favorite RDAs of all time. Popular opinion, right? That's easy. Everybody agrees with that. Damn, that's good. And then I have the most matchy of all matchies, QP Fatality M25 in their new sick blue color. And I grabbed out this TM cap too because Kent did it on his RDAs, that same blue. And apparently it's real hard to do and it's real easy to mess up. So you're paying a bit of a premium for this color, but this color's beautiful. I love it. It's my favorite color on a vape product, literally ever. If you could get this same finish, like that shiny, like, I don't even know. It's not shiny. It's not matte. It almost looks painted rather than anodized or powder coated. It doesn't feel thick in any way. Anyway, it's kick-ass. This is my new favorite thing. This right here in my hand. This is a track called California Wind by Bruno E. California Wind. Could not play California Wind. Yeah, top airflow, Carlos, nailed it. Everybody listen to Carlos. Top airflow, less than a quarter, bottom almost open, almost all open. Amazing. It's an amazing vape. I appreciate that, Bratcliffe. I appreciate that. Hashtag replay crew. Make yourselves known. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to wrap up here. I think we're going to wrap on up. But we had some good vapings and some good fiddlings. We had some wet-ass cotton, and we had some clouds, bro, clouds. I have too many good vapes on my desk right now. That's the problem. I guess that's a good problem to have. I literally love everything on my desk right now. Nothing. I don't want to tear anything down, even though I should. It's too much. It's too much. It's pretty close to the original. Pretty close. It's a different finish though. It's done with a completely different method. It's not painted. It's not anodized. It's I can't remember what the process is called, but getting that consistent same blue color apparently is really, really hard. Really, really very difficult. Anyway, thank you, guys, for coming out. Yeah, this is the mayor of Crackletown. These coil turd coils are crackling my face off. Did you hear that crackle? That crackle equals fully engorged. Fully engorged, Stanton. Fully engorged. Well, thanks, man. Thank you guys for coming out. Coming to hang out on some Monday afternoon build streams. Just getting this week started, but we're doing TBN tomorrow. Happy 420, by the way. We're doing TBN tomorrow, and I got a big old vlog planned out for Thursday. Man, it's going to be a busy week, but I hope you guys are along for the ride. Electroplated. Billy. Electroplated. I think that's the correct terminology there. Danby, it's not anodized. It's not anodized. It's not anodized. Okay, now, really, this is the last time. I'm just going to say goodbye. I love you. Absolutely, no matter what anybody tells you. Keep on vaping like your life depends on it, because sometimes it kind of does, and for a lot of people, it really does. So, vaping is at least 95% less harmful for you, possibly more. They're estimating now it's up to 97% less harmful for you, but I'm sticking with the 95 there just to be a little bit on the conservative side. But it's at least 95% less harmful for you, no matter than burning deadly combustible tobacco cigarettes. So whether you have a tiny little squonker or a pod or the QP Fatality M25, no matter what's in your hand, you guys, let's keep on vaping. As always, be excellent to each other. Much love, you guys. Peace.